As the weather heats up, so does the USL League One playoff race. Tonight, from the Volunteer State, Chattanooga Red Wolves SC looks to move back into the right side of the playoff line against first place North Texas SC. And welcome to David Stanton Field for USL League One action on ESPN Plus, presented by a Transcard Global FinTech platform. My name is Michael Minnick. What a matchup we have for you tonight as the counter flips to August here in the inaugural season of this league. Tim Hankinson and Eric Quilby on the opposite sidelines. They know each other very well. Hankinson coached Quill in Project 40, and what a season his club has had here in Chattanooga. Undefeated here in friendly confines. 5 wins, 4 draws. They haven't won here, though, in over a month since they beat the Richmond Kickers 1-0. Their last home match, they tied FC Tucson 1-1. Stephen Beatty has been red hot, had a hat trick and a home win against Greenville a month ago. He'll be leading the line again tonight against North Texas SC. Meanwhile, North Texas SC has been fantastic, but except for their last home match, a 4-0 loss ended their undefeated home run. Since a run of 5 wins to start the season and a 7-match undefeated streak, they're just 4-3-3 in their last 10, still in first place, but that lead at the top now down to 4 points. And the offense, which was the league's best, has been quiet, scoreless in the last 2 home games, affected against Greenville by a red card in the 20th minute. They were down a man for 70 minutes. They hung on till about the 65th minute, and then the floodgates opened, gave up 4 goals. Greenville came out with 3 points from Toyota Stadium. We'll see 4 of the top 11 scorers in the league tonight on paper, but 1 player out for Texas. That's Ronaldo Dumu, who has an ankle injury, and then Iman Zayed will get to the lineups later, not in the starting 11. He is available off the bench, but Stephen Beatty and Ricardo Pepe will provide plenty of production. Starting lineups, 90 minutes in the offing here. Stay with us here from Chattanooga. USL League One action coming right up. Welcome back to David Stanton Field in Chattanooga. USL League One action getting ready to start as the teams walk out, and let's get right to those lineups for you. The starting 11s presented by Nourish Point, fueling the starting 11. We'll begin with Chattanooga. Here's the side that Tim Hankinson will throw out tonight. 3 changes from the side that lost midweek. Jonathan Caparelli, Juan Murray, and Leo Fola into the starting 11. Fola was initially ruled out for this match, but is healthy enough to play center back. He'll be tested by a very strong front line from North Texas SC, but that makes sense. You got to rotate the squad. You played Saturday, now you played again Wednesday. Midweek match, makes sense that you would make a couple changes. North Texas SC coming off of a loss last week, a 4-0 loss. We'll make 3 changes as well. Cesar Murillo, Biku Becent, and Richard Donso will step in. First start of the year for Donso, the loanee from West Africa Football Academy. He'll play up top alongside Pepe and Dante Seeley. North Texas lineup there for you again. Aviles has been fantastic in goal, posting 8 shutouts on the year. Murillo, Montgomery, Evans, and Almagar across the back. Vicent will step in, Yata, Rodriguez in midfield, then Donso, Pepe, and Seeley up top. You see North Texas FC, they're wearing the Road Reds today. Chattanooga in the home whites, and again, a lot really weighing in the balance today as this playoff race heats up in August. North Texas SC does have the league lead with 34 points, but Tormento behind them with 30. Lansing has 30, although they've played 21 matches. And then sitting in the last place right now, Ford Madison with 25 points. Chattanooga comes in even on points, trying to catch up as you take a look at Jasmine Peralta and the officiating crew for tonight. Brian Marshall, Tariq Veladar, and Todd Gould rounding out the crew here in Chattanooga. We are underway here at David Sanson Field. Chattanooga, Red Wolves SC, and North Texas SC. Get a touch in for the goalkeeper. Building out of the back is Amponsa for Chattanooga. Early ball up the left side. Cross comes in. Cleared towards midfield, headed down. Montgomery with the switch to the right side. Can't pick out Donso, and it goes out for a goal kick 1 minute in. Bring you the Charlia Health Injury Report, and 2 big names out. We mentioned in the open, Ronaldo Demus out for North Texas SC, the league's leading scorer, and still missing in the back for Chattanooga is Richard Dixon, who actually scored a goal in the first meet between these two teams in the 92nd minute. Ricardo Pepe's hat trick carried the day. This is the first time these two teams have met since that opening day match, won by North Texas SC 3-2 at home. That was all the way back on March 30th. These two teams will get pretty familiar with themselves, though. The match tonight, of course. And then in 2 weeks' time, we'll be right back here in Chattanooga for a rematch. It's a busy stretch and a dangerous stretch for Chattanooga as they play some of the top teams in the league, but opportunity there as well to move into that playoff picture. As I mentioned earlier, currently sitting 5th. Ball forward, cut out. BD dropping it back. Pass is blocked. It will fall to the feet of Ricardo Pepe. Pepe running into the box. Fakes the shot, looking for options. Has it partially blocked by Amponsa coming over. And now space to push forward. BT going left. Trip up there, and Jasmine Peralta will blow the whistle. A free kick coming the way of Chattanooga here in the 3rd minute. It'll be the left back, Zaguro, taking the free kick. Nice spot for a left-footed service here. Banning will slip it in towards the far post, looking for BT, but too far. Too much muster on it, and out for a goal kick for North Texas SC. So North Texas SC, as I mentioned earlier, coming off their worst result of the year, a 4-0 loss at home that ended their undefeated run at Toyota Park, and the red card in the 20th minute makes it so hard to defend for 90 minutes with 10 players. They held on until the 62nd minute, but then the floodgates opened. 4 goals in 26 minutes, and Eric Quill not at all pleased with his defensive organization, their ability to step to the ball, prevent some shots from being taken. And then On the other side, Tim Hankinson wasn't too pleased earlier with his team's play. A midweek loss at Langston United, a big match, 2-0. Goals coming in the 32nd and 84th minutes. That when moving Lansing into a tie for second place in the table. Pressure there on the far side from Donso. Hit by Zaguro and knocked out. It'll be a Chattanooga throw-in. Let's look there at Benjel Zaguro from Albania. As Champions League qualifying experience and Europa League qualifying experience in his recent past, signed by this club in November of last year as they geared up for their season here in USL League One. Rodriguez working it right. Cross from Donso blocked. It'll fall for Seeley. It's actually Jota playing it wide right. Crossing towards the far post is blocked. Second bite of the cherry is dropped back. Crossed in. Seeley fighting for it, will keep it alive. Almaguer. Left for Dante Seeley, trying to play the combination inside, but a good job there of Tony Walls breaking up the run of Seeley, getting enough contact to not foul him, but break up the run, and it goes out for a goal kick. Chattanooga had their unbeaten streak snapped at 9 matches with that 2-0 loss midweek. A lot of ties in there, though, which is why they've been able to get into the playoff picture but not catch up with the leaders. Too many balls in the field, and that's a perfect time to remind you that Select is the official ball supplier of USL League One and many of the finest leagues in the world. Since 1947, Select has been the leader in soccer ball quality and innovation. For the latest Select products and special offers, please visit selectsportamerica.com. Ball up the right side. Pepe's cross. Goes out on the sideline for a throw-in. Peralta will point out the correct spots for Cesar Murillo's throw-in, 23-year-old out of El Paso. Throw into the 18. Headed away by Amposa, and we'll do it again from that right sideline here in the 8th minute. Will get the return. Taken away by Walls, who will find the feet of his captain, Stephen Beatty, all the way back to the goalkeeper, Alex Mangles, who will clear it forward. Mangles has played every minute of every game in goal for the Red Wolves this year. 25-year-old from Lafayette, California. So a rebuild for Jota. A nice touch pushing forward there on that right side. Tracked down and crossed, looking for Pepe. That was Donso that got himself in a good position. Still alive here for Jota on the left side. Dancing his way into the box on the left side. Fakes the cross, takes it in line, and wins the corner. The veteran Connor Doyle with the block out there doing the defending. Good two-way player, Connor Doyle. Former Darby County and DC United player. A good shift both ways, attacking and defending. Jasmine Peralta wants to have a word with the scrum in the 6-yard box before Rodriguez or Donso triggers this corner kick. Lefty service from Rodriguez, in towards the far post. Headed out by Chattanooga. Kept alive though by Almaguer. Shot from Seeley in towards the Penalty spot headed away. Ray dropping it back. Tony Walls. The whistle here is injury for Chattanooga. It's Jonathan Caparelli that's down, who immediately gets some work from the training staff. Caparelli back into the lineup after not starting midweek, but making his 15th start of the year, 17th appearance. 23-year-old out of Buenos Aires, Argentina. And a chance on a hot evening to hydrate for both teams. Caparelli looks to be okay. Get a drink of water while he's at it. Hankinson will have a word here with Stephen Beatty as well. Beatty leading this team in scoring with 7 goals, but playing more of a central midfield role tonight. It's interesting talking to Tim Hankinson and leading up to this match and talking about that first game of the year. And of course it is tough to get too much out of a match in March, but he was pleased with the way his team responded. They were down 3-0, but were able to make some adjustments, find some holes, and get 2 late goals. Beatty scored in the 84th minute. I mentioned Dixon earlier scoring in the 92nd. So even though that was a 3-2 loss, it was a 3-2 loss that Chattanooga came out of it feeling pretty good because they were able to score 2 late and figure out this really aggressive high press of North Texas SC. We'll see those lessons carry over tonight. A little bit of work to do for the goalkeeper Aviles, but he clears it nicely. Headed back in, and a catch now for the 20-year-old out of Dallas. Another stoppage here. Jasmine Prost says, "Give me that." I'm going to walk it over to the sideline. Explains what's happening to Carlos Aviles. Plenty of turf beads. There is, it was the outside back Cesar Murillo who was shaken up. He'll be asked to leave the field just for a second here as Eric Quill takes a look at his team so far. Not a clear-cut chance either way, 11.5 minutes in. Corner early on for North Texas SC. Peralta explaining the lay of the land to Carlos Aviles, and will now hand the ball back to the goalkeeper, who will roll it out and we'll resume. Back on comes Murillo. Chattanooga now working up the left side. Taken away by Jata. Gets it back from Biku Bisen and sends it up the right side. Nice touch to push forward again from Donso, who plays it centrally. Now it's Rodriguez. Combination now for Pepe. At the top of the 18. Pepe sets up the shot, takes the shot, and misses wide. Did a nice job there to carve out some space about 20 yards from goal, but the shot lets him down. 16-year-old, as I mentioned earlier, had a hat trick the first time these two teams met, and Tim Hankinson said it's because we didn't make any contact with him, didn't lay a glove on him, allowed him to kind of do what he wanted, and you saw it there as well. Was able to cut back, not a lot of contact, was able to create some space. Shot, though, disappointing from Ricardo Pepe. The goal kick for Mangles forward. Volley forward, looking for the run of Murray. One in midfield by Besant for North Texas SC. Jota. Back for the center midfielder, David Rodriguez, who beats one. Head of steam for Rodriguez, coming up the middle, playing it into the right channel now. Walking the tightrope on the end line. Chattanooga will only clear as far as Sealy, who takes a nice touch. Sliding tackle, though, breaks that attack up. North Texas SC still sniffing something here. Cross in from Donso, headed on. Now it's Pepe on the left edge of the box. Ricardo Pepe dropping it back. Jota into the 18, can't find his intended target though, Rodriguez, and it's cleared. Header won by Evans, the captain. Texas SC starting to settle with their best spell of possession so far in this match. Rodriguez broken up by a tackle from the center back, M. Ponsa. The whistle here is Beatty is fouled. Free kick for Chattanooga here in the 15th minute. Tony Walls playing it centrally. Possession now for Connor Doyle. Fola playing it up the left side. Early cross there from Chattanooga towards the top of the 18, towards the run of Murray. Murray working towards the end line. I think that one went out, and it did. Goal kick. Heard the whistle, but Juan Murray certainly thought he saved it. And the AR here on the near side will help out and say, yes, it did go out. Looked like it did from my vantage point as well. Crowd certainly didn't think so. Fans follow Chattanooga Red Wolves FC and the rest of USL League One all season long on ESPN Plus, home to the USL, MLS, UFC, the US Open Cup, and much more. Join the over 2 million sports fans who have already discovered ESPN Plus and watch League One live every week. Sign up today at espnplus.com. Texas SC looking to possess here is touch for Donso off the mark. Heel for a throw will be given to Chattanooga Red Wolves SC. Get a look at the veteran coach, Tim Hankinson. Coached all over the globe. India, Jamaica. Of course, stints in MLS, as we mentioned earlier, with Tampa Bay, Colorado. Coached North Texas SC coach Eric Quill in both the Project 40 system as well as with the Tampa Bay Mutiny. And that's a really nice thing to see as these pro leagues get over 20 years, is that second generation, these players that helped start MLS now working their way through the coaches' ranks. So when you think of Quill and that, John Harks with Greenville, lots of successful players now imparting their wisdom to the younger generations. Walifa. And to keep that one in. Towards the midfield off the mark. Chattanooga Red Wolves FC has been able to find the feet of Connor Doyle a little bit, but haven't really been able to get a lot of possession on the ball, especially facing forward in their midfield. Again, that's the goal for Texas SC. Use those forwards as the first line of defense, pressure, get the ball back right away. Pressing here towards the sideline. Caparelli really having to work and runs out of space. Throw-in will come the way of North Texas SC. Cesar Murillo looking no worse to wear for the knock he suffered about 10 minutes ago that forced him to step off for a few seconds. Montgomery. Switch of fields now from North Texas SC. Cut off nicely, though, by Tony Walls. And a rare bad touch there from Mare as it goes underneath his foot. North Texas SC trying to counter. Peralta waited a second to see if the advantage would materialize. It didn't. Blew it back for the foul as Rodriguez was knocked over. David Rodriguez. Just 17. Giata taking a bump. Well defended on that side by Walls. Walls draws the foul one off Hosseini Giata. Young Gambian. Look at this front four for North Texas SC. 18, 16, 16, and 17. Donso, the quote-unquote veteran at 18. They've been very productive, though. Tied for the league leading goals as a team with 30. Turnover, though. Early shot chance goes high and wide as Cito was unable to find an angle to get that one on target. You got to test Aviles, though, off a turnover. Defense is a little bit in disarray as Seone could not get that one on target. Howell Montgomery. Square now for Evans. Finishes the job for Murillo. Vicent. Kyle Montgomery will take the space he's given, but the pass disappointing. Turns it right back over to Seguro and Chattanooga. Back to the goalkeeper Mangles, who will clear. Murillo's throw up the line. Montgomery. Will be touched there from Sealy. He tried to chip it up for the run of Almagar, but turns it over. Walls for Chattanooga, dropping it back. Clearance is blocked, but it will remain Red Wolves FC's ball. Told to back up a few steps, he'll do that and throw it short for Fola. Turned over though to Sealy. On the same page though with Pepe as it's turned over. Now a counter the other way. Here's Mare laying it off. Seone. Shot from deep, good save. Diving to his right from the goalkeeper Aviles as Seguro tested him. Still alive for Chattanooga. Cross in towards Beatty, headed out by Callum Montgomery using that 6-1 frame. Sloppy touches there, turns it back over. Caparelli. Throwing off the tackle from Donso. There's the shot again from Vangel Seguro. Pushing a punch from Carlos Aviles. Murillo. Vicent. Texas SC just content to possess in their own end. Looking for an angle to switch fields. Montgomery for the captain, Evans. Murillo up the line. BT sniffed that out though, won the ball. Seguro going early again towards the 18, headed back. whistle there to keep it in play, but now a dangerous situation for Aviles. Better safe than sorry, he knocks out for a throw-in. Had the right idea, try to track that ball and not give up a corner kick, but into a little bit of danger there, under pressure. See it again, that was Mare applying the pressure, and fortunate, I think, for Aviles that hit his chest and not his hands. It was very close. Free kick for North Texas SC taken quickly. Montgomery. Right over to Walifi, who plays into the middle. Combination there works in Seone. Finished left now. Towards the girl who had the best chance of the match so far, and this time is cross blocked. Rodriguez now for North Texas SC. Playing the combination nicely, the 1-2 with Donso. David Rodriguez into the danger area. Rodriguez on his left foot, sliding it left. First touch for Dante Seeley is backwards. Seeley going 1v1 towards the 18, trying to play it behind his defender, pick it up on the other side, does get to it, but hooks Walls on the way through and is whistled through the foul. Like the thought there from the speedy Seeley, but again, that first touch was the problem. He was in a good position, didn't touch it clean, and then had to do some extra work to try and scoop it around Tony Walls and committed the foul. Seeley asking Jasmine Peralta, what did I do? Seeley says, well, you can't play the man, you got to play the ball if you're going to play it around. Alex Mangles gets us rolling again here in the 27th minute. No score. Mare. Beatty's cross. Towards the far post, played back in the mixer, still loose. Cleared out of the 6. And now the job will be finished by Donso. Donso part of a bunch of the Under-17 World Cup quarterfinals in 2017 with Ghana, scored 2 goals in that tournament. Seeley has options. Decides to go right. Cross in towards the far post, caught by Mangles at the edge of the 6. Seeley was the intended target, but Alex Mangles saw it all the way. Rain starts to fall here in Chattanooga. Chance for the players to rehydrate here. The rain starts to pick up in intensity. Drops it back to Alex Mangles. Mangles will go long across midfield. To the head of Mare. So there goes against Seone. Sun is out, but the rain is falling pretty hard here in Chattanooga. One of those summer thunderstorms that the South is known oh so well for. Rainbow action behind the goal here. We've got dogs, we've got rainbows. What else could you ask for? Soccer. Decent. Early ball in from Yatsa, headed out. Yatsa will get a second look at it. Cuts back. Plays it for Rodriguez. Continued wide right just out of the reach of Donso. Now Chattanooga looking to counter up the left side. Finally a foul whistled on Murillo and North Texas SC. Free kick will come the way of Chattanooga. The Red Wolves will go short and now try and go long. Mare for the overlapping Walls on the right side. Walls cross towards the near post. Followed out of the 6 by Howell Montgomery. Jota. Switch now towards the right side. Crossing towards the far post. Coming back smartly by Walls. So you can see this is kind of the center of the storm. Blue skies off in the distance. A rainbow on the field. The flag is flying. The sun is shining, except on the field where the rain is the dominant force of Mother Nature. Tangle here and a foul will be called against Chattanooga, against Juan Mare. Got tangled up there with Jorge Almagari. We'll have a hydration break here. Just turn your head up and open your mouth, I think, would be the simple solution here. They'll go to the sideline for some fluids here. It's been a game that has had some rhythm to it. North Texas SC was able to get some nice possession there about 10 minutes ago, build something, not really get a great chance off of it, been able to kind of work it out there right, so that's some good combinations. And Chattanooga really had the best chance, I think, the left-footed blast from Seguro from about 22 yards out a few minutes ago that forced a save to his right from Carlos Avilés. Rain certainly is not letting up, so one of those times you're going to be happy to get a dry uniform at halftime, I'm sure, both these teams, because you're going to be nice and soaked from this one. See the fans seeking some shelter. I'm sure the dogs are loving this too. It's a really nice promotion that Chattanooga Red Wolves FC is doing today, partnership with the Humane Educational Society of Chattanooga. You pay $3 per dog, and the dog entry fee benefits the Humane Educational Society here in Chattanooga. Also a couple of dogs being put up for adoption today. We'll keep you posted on whether that's successful. As you can see, it's really getting dark. One of those storms that probably won't last for long, but while it lasts, it's not going to be any fun for these players. Or our camera operators, for that matter. And we are going to suspend this game, I do believe, for now, till the storm passes. Jasmine Peralta telling both teams to head to the locker room. So we'll pause here in the 33rd minute. No goals on the board here for North Texas SC and Chattanooga Red Wolves SC.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Due to severe weather conditions,
we'll be back as soon as this delay ends.
Suspended for the safety of fans and of our Game Day staff. The match will resume when weather
Welcome back to Davis Stanton Field. The weather delay has finally ended. Both teams warming up here. We'll resume play here in just a few minutes in the 33rd minute of this one. Chattanooga Red Wolves SC and North Texas SC tied at 0. Michael Minnick here with you. Thank you for your patience through our weather delay here. It kind of came out of nowhere. It was a sunny day, and then all of a sudden the heavens opened. We played in pouring rain for about 5 minutes, and then finally the storm forced the game to be halted. Referee Jasmine Peralta sending both teams to the locker room. So that's where we are. Let's reset the lineups here for you if you're just joining us. For North Texas SC, the 11 is Carlos Aviles, Cesar Murillo, Kyle Montgomery, Breck Evans, and Jorge Almaguer. The midfield is Alfuseni Jata, Biku Vicent, David Rodriguez, and then up top, Richard Donso, Ricardo Pepe, and Dante Seeley. 11 for Chattanooga, Alex Mangles in goal. Vangel Zaguro, Nicholas Amponsa, Leo Fola, and Tony Walls across the back. Walifi, Stephen Beatty, and Connor Dorr in the midfield. Jonathan Caparelli, Cito Seone, and Juan Murray up top. So those are the 11s here for you. Again, we're tied at 0. We'll resume play here late in the first half. Not a lot of chances early on in this one. Probably the best chance came off the foot of Vangel Zaguro for Chattanooga as he whistled a left-footed shot wide in about the 22nd minute, forcing a save out of Carlos Aviles. Possession was favoring North Texas SC as we stopped, as they had the ball for 64% of this first stretch before the delay, but weren't able to create a lot of chances out of that. So we're tied at 0 here, and Jasmine Peralta will have one final conversation with her AR and get ready to blow this one back into play. Both teams still trying to get a little bit of motion, get the cobwebs out, after having to stop in mid-sentence of this game, head to the locker rooms. It's a big match for both teams. North Texas FC still in first place here in USL League One. Chattanooga here at home, undefeated and looking to move up from 5th place. Back underway here in Tennessee. North Texas SC in the whites, going from right to left here. Chattanooga Red Wolves in the reds tonight. Makes sense with a name like that. Evans, for Rodriguez, left it comes. Dalso cutting inside, Dalso's shot blocked. Battle in the box, Seeley got a piece of it. And now the flag comes up on Ricardo Pepe. Free kick will come Chattanooga's way here in the 34th minute. So a delay of about an hour and 15 minutes, give or take, not counting the warm-up. Back underway here, late in the first half. Jonathan Caparelli, who was down earlier in this game, was the player that was shaken up there. Mangles knocks it back into the night sky. Header won by Jota for North Texas SC, and now a throw in for the visitors. North Texas SC entered the night with a 4-point lead atop the table. Chattanooga tied on points for 4th, but sitting in 5th on goal differential. Free kick will come the Red Wolves' way here as BT's knocked down. Wanted to take a cookie, but Rodriguez prevented him from doing that. A little bit of gamesmanship from the 17-year-old. Jasmine Peralta wasn't ready for that free kick, so Chattanooga will take it again. Same play. Square ball for Walifi, who will play it wide. Tried to get the return pass, and now space to counter for Becent. and North Texas SC, but a nice tackle coming back from Fola, denying Pepe on the counter. Pepe had a hat trick the first time these two teams met, so I'm sure he was front and center in the game plan for Tim Hankinson leading up to this one. Didn't feel like his team was physical enough with the 16-year-old. Allowed him to use his speed and athleticism to get in behind and finish. No harm, no foul there as Montgomery will touch it back for Aviles. Montgomery nearly turning it over. Mare was challenging. Connection not there either. Connor Doyle playing it forward, and once again BT tumbles to the turf here in Chattanooga. Jasmine Peralta having a conversation here with Jota before this play resumes. Actually with Becent. Again, a free kick taken square. Walls. Getting a foot in there was Donso, and now it's Amagari switching fields. Back comes the goalkeeper Aviles. Nice ball to pick out Donso, who will bring it inside and play it across. Flick from Pepe. Eventually out for Red Wolves FC throw-in. Game picking up where it left off, really neither team's been able to get too much of a rhythm. There was a stretch there, maybe about 10 or 15 minutes in, where North Texas SC got a sustained possession, but really it's been this back and forth. Not a lot of chances. Battles in midfield, high pressure from both teams. Not allowing that rhythm and cohesion to develop for the opponents. Flick here into space. It's Caparelli. Gets the cross in. It's blocked though by Evans and out for a throw in deep. Breck Evans just 19, but captaining this team and marshaling a center defense has been one of the better ones in a recent stretch here. The offense hasn't quite been as prolific for North Texas SC, but defense has been pretty good. Of course, you gave up 4 last week, but that was with 10 men. Totally different scenario than what you normally would see from this back four. Eric Quill telling me midweek that who got red carded was just as harmful. You lose Cirillo, who's one of your organizers and gnats in the midfield, and you lose that kind of cohesion and pressure. And he said if it had been a winger or forward, it would have been easier to adjust to, but you lose a cog like that. North Texas SC was not really able to recover from that. Pepe. I'm not able to hook up with Dante Sealy, out for a goal kick. Pepe with 7 goals this year in just 9 appearances. Made the team of the week 4 times already in USL League One. Homegrown here for FC Dallas, 26th. Homegrown signed by the MLS club. Already has experience with the USU 17 side as well, the El Paso native. Ball in the midfield by Connor Doyle. Nice combination here to spring Seone on the right side. Cross is blocked though by the center back Montgomery. Seone will drop it back for Doyle. Has his pass blocked. Touched through by Walls, and he draws the foul in a dangerous spot. Becent shown a yellow for that challenge here in the 40th minute. First booking of the game either way.
Yellow card issued to
third
number
yellow of the year.
21 for North Texas.
Haitian.
Becent.
The first in
The official yellow card is brought to you by Capperman White and the Garvey Eye Care. We fix foul vision.
See it again here. Three Red Wolves salivating at this free kick. BT or Zaguro. Zaguro had the best chance of the match so far for the Red Wolves. Lefty or righty here. Three-player wall for North Texas SC. It'll be the lefty bending it in, and Zaguro shoots it over the top. Always was going high. Extra point was good. Bent in by the Albanian Zaguro. Montgomery going square for Evans. Rodriguez seizing that ball, but not able to hook up with Sealy on the right side. Foul there whistled against Almagari. Free kick again for the Red Wolves. Caparelli goes left. Stolen away. Played forward now. Texas SC with some space to counter. Ball comes in over the top. Early cross from Pepe. Not troubling the goalkeeper Mangles. It'll be recovered on the far side. Back it comes for Donso. Cuts back nicely. Donso's cross towards the far post. Toots all for Pepe. He'll track it in the corner. Lefty ball in this time towards the far post. Chested down by Donso. Space now. Shot taken and miss hit there coming forward there from Almagari. Goal kick for Chattanooga. It's been the story from North Texas SC on the offensive end. They've had some looks from deep, 25 and in, but haven't been able to really put one on frame to treble Alex Mangles, the 25-year-old from California. Trying to get loose on the right side. Lefty ball in. Here one initially by Murillo for North Texas SC. Giving back away. Third forward again. Honsa. Nice turn there from Alifi, and the foul goes the other way. Honsa pleading his case to Jasmine Peralta. The captain also over to have a word. Didn't see much there from that angle. Looked like a clean tackle, but we'll play on. Pepe. Volley miss hit there. Pulled by Fola forward. Breck Evans. Square it comes for Evans again. Montgomery will walk it forward. Combination there once again not on the same page. Clearance forward. Stolen away and a whistle now against Donso. Free kick for Chattanooga. We're into stoppage time now. We'll have 4 minutes of it.
A minimum of 4 minutes of stoppage time here in the first half.
Minor injuries, nothing that required a substitution, but a few that required stoppages. So about the right formula for 4 minutes of stoppage time there. A booking as well slowed things down. If you're just joining us, this game was delayed by hard rain and lightning. About 13 minutes into the resumption of this game in stoppage time in the first half. Still waiting for our first goal of the night. Evans under pressure, forced all the way back. Montgomery. Seems the adjustment from Chattanooga has been to kind of concede this space in North Texas SC, not pressure the back so much, but really tighten things up in the midfield and not allow the likes of Jota and Rodriguez and Becent to get good touches. Stolen away on the far side. Head of steam for Zaguro. Loses out though. Counter on for Rodriguez now in North Texas SC. Works it to his left for Jota. Jota thought about the shot for a second, kept on going. Finally has his run broken up by Zaguro tracking back. Whistle, another free kick for Chattanooga. Go through stoppage time here in the first half. Michael Minnick here with you. Thanks for waiting on this delay through us as Walifi is shaking up the Brazilian. Got it out at least till the halftime break, it looks like. Problem there for Fola, who will work it forward again. Walifi goes left. And can't find a teammate. Montgomery will try again for North Texas SC with a minute left in stoppage time. Evans. Rio will drop it back. Montgomery forward. Flick on there, can't find the feet of Jota. Out comes the goalkeeper Mangles. The starch out of this half. Clearance, not a convincing one, but is tracked down by Seone, who will play it over the top. And out for a throw-in. SC just as happy to see this half end as Chattanooga was, and that will be the end of the first half. So no goals to speak of. A weather delay, the story of this first half. A couple chances both ways, but nothing that finds the back of the net here between Chattanooga Red Wolves FC and North Texas SC. 0-0 at the half. Tim Hankinson will have to make some adjustments here at the break. Same goes for Eric Quill on the opposite sideline for North Texas SC. Again, Chattanooga needs 3 points in this game to move back into playoff position. North Texas SC trying to pad that first place lead. We'll have highlights and much more here as the Transcard Global FinTech Platform halftime show is coming up next.
Patrick also.
Welcome back to David Stanton Field in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Michael Minnick here with you. Chattanooga Red Wolves FC and North Texas Soccer Club tied at 0 here at the break after a weather delay halted things here in the first half. And time for some halftime fun. If you joined us last week, you saw the first part of our Chattanooga Southern Draw video. We talked to two of our Irish transplants to see if they could pick up some Southern slang, and now we have that second part for you here at halftime. 0-0 here in Chattanooga.
Over yonder.
Over yonder.
You're bored of it. You've had enough.
Over, like that. Like how would you say it? Like that's over yonder.
Yeah.
That's over.
Like
over.
when you're betting, like something's over and under.
Over under.
Do you want to take 2 or 3 over
I
under?
think over under. Over yonder. Like that's
Ambitious.
yeah.
It's a new one.
Never would have got that one.
Yeah.
No. I'm fixing to do something. I'm planning to do something. I think some of these we use in Ireland. I've used that before.
Yeah, fixing
Nice.
that's for us. That's pretty.
There's one or two. Yeah. A frog strangler.
We have a few of them on the theme, I think.
Frog strangler. Jesus. Okay.
Frog strangler.
Frog strangler. Ah, now I'm lost here now. Is that like? No, I don't want to get too.
Someone is taking. Is it when someone is taking advantage of a situation?
What? No. Just make that up.
I'm having a guess. That's what this game is about.
Awful guess. Frog strangler. No,
And someone is like
dodgy. He's dodgy. Like he's a frog strangler. He is. Like, Jimmy's a frog strangler.
I wouldn't trust him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't even get it. What's that got to do with frogs? Foreigner.
I'm a winner. Like I'm a chicken dinner.
Yeah.
I'm phenomenal looking.
You like the frogs down here, do you, down south? I mean, there's a lot of frog connotations. Oh, we say that a lot in Ireland as well. Oh, bless her heart. You poor thing. Yeah.
You're a trier. You're a keeper.
Yeah. Oh, I get that a lot. Bless her heart.
People feel sorry for you.
Yeah, I don't know, I just get a lot. Oh, we have this now in Ireland. Yeah, Jesus, yeah. They're causing mayhem. Yeah.
Cutting a rug. Oh, you're. I think it's. No, it's not that. I was going to say cut from the same cloth. No.
Cutting a rug. Do people use these? Do they actually?
Your diamond doesn't.
No.
Jesus, cutting a rug. Some of these are odd now.
You're cutting a rug would. You're not very noticeable.
Cutting a rug is a different way to say dancing.
Huh?
What?
Like you're going dancing. You're cutting a rug
Cutting
there.
a rug, dancing. Yeah.
As in, like you're a terrible dancer. You're cutting a rug there.
It's just a way of
I'm
saying.
off out to cut a rug. No.
Is that no?
If I'm like standing there and I'm just letting him know I'm going to go to the dance floor.
If I said
I'm
to
off
you,
to cut-
if I said to
cutting
you,
a rug.
oh mate, last night I was cutting a rug. I was cutting a rug last night. I know what you'd be thinking. You wouldn't be thinking I was dancing. That's for sure.
Had a frog strangler here in the first half. A rain delay here slowing things down, but no score between Chattanooga Red Wolves FC and North Texas SC. And while we're still at halftime, let's take a look at what New Mexico United's doing here as we toss our USL feature.
It's Frater! What a hit! Crossing in, it's a goal! Keeps it knocked away myself. Omar Salgado, the hometown hero.
Streaking run from Josh Suggs.
The cross keeps the winner! Another brace! More!
There's so much pride in this state. There's, I think, been so much pent-up demand in people who have just been looking for a way to shine and come through, and they're so capable. Some of the best people in the world live in New Mexico.
This idea was sort of born from that, you know, why don't we have a section in our stadium that is devoted entirely to the underserved, the underprivileged, you know, maybe kids who would never have the opportunity to come do this, or public servants in our community, firefighters, teachers.
It's really about uniting to the community. It's really about seeing positive outcomes for people. When I see a positive outcome for someone and I see someone start to believe in themselves more and understand what their capabilities are, it makes me feel so happy because I think oftentimes people aren't in a situation where they're able to really fully shine. And we have, individually, we have so much inside. It's probably so much more than we're even allowed or think we can give every day. So let's create a platform that gives and encourages giving and encourages community. And I think if we do that, we can make a real change.
For example, we have the YMCA coming, so we gave 75 tickets there. There was 150 tickets went to Herman Sanchez Community Center, and then, you know, the others went to other kids in the community that really would not have this opportunity.
But by the way, if it was gone and someone else wanted to get in, we'd make it happen. It's for everybody.
So it's a way to spread goodwill in our own community to the people who need it most.
It's not just about a game anymore. You know, New Mexico's really out there making a statement.
We wanted everybody from, you know, Albuquerque to Santa Fe to the, you know, the eastern and western corners of the state, southern. You're part of this team. You're part of this family. It's a movement, really, more than anything else, and we want everyone to know that they're a part of it. That's what our name means, United.
Great things happening at New Mexico United as we take our look around the league. And big news around the championship match this week as USL has rebranded the USL title game as the League One final. Highest seed remaining in October. North Texas FC in position right now to be that team. Also, the USL League Two final will be coming up here this weekend, Saturday at 8. USL Academy League details coming out this week. A building block to get some of these young players into the higher pro ranks. And what a week for Tyler Pollock. 2 assists in Greenville's 4-0 domination at North Texas SC last week to end their undefeated home slate. Here's the standings up to the moment as North Texas SC in position to pick up a point here, as well as Chattanooga also moving into playoff position if they can continue to hold this scoreless draw. And playoff picture you see especially in the middle, those last two playoff spots, Lansing, Chattanooga, Toronto, Greenville, Tucson, all battling for that. Here's the scoreboard as it stands right now, as Chattanooga took a midweek loss. They've been able to hold things so far, and games in action right now at the break forward Madison FC with a 1-0 lead. That certainly has a lot of bearing here on this playoff race as they look to cement their position in fourth right now. They enter the day tied with Chattanooga on 25 points.
UFC and more.
Teams coming back out had to be kind of an awkward break there at halftime where you play for about 30-35 minutes, then you have an hour and a half off, and then another break, and then another halftime break. So we'll have first half highlights and the final 45 here when we return. Stay with us. Welcome back to Chattanooga. Halftime show presented by Transcard Global FinTech Platform coming to an end here. Jasmine Peralta just about ready to get things going here in the second half, and we'll see what adjustments these two coaches have made at the break. See if we can find a breakthrough in this match, as these are two of the better offensive teams in the league. North Texas SC entered tied for first with 30 goals and 21 goals finding the back of the net for this Chattanooga Red Wolves club, and of course their second leading scorer on the year available off the bench. That's Ziad. Both teams are ready to go here. Jasmine Peralta waiting for the appropriate second to blow play here in the second half. North Texas SC, Chattanooga Red Wolves SC battling for playoff position. No goals on the board so far in this one. The best chance of the game came midway through the first half as Danielle Seguro whistled a shot wide for Chattanooga Red Wolves FC, forcing a save out of Carlos Avilés. Despite an advantage in possession, North Texas SC has not really been able to create a clear-cut chance. Have our Wolf Howl, and we have a whistle to start the second half here. And a bit of a false start from Ricardo Pepe. Underway in the second half here in Chattanooga. Red Wolves immediately go long, header won by Montgomery for North Texas SC, and our whistle and another foul. Free kick will come for Chattanooga Red Wolves SC, and you immediately see Zaguro jogging over to take this one. Another good spot for a lefty service should they decide to go in that direction. No subs at the half, so Aviles, Murillo, Montgomery, Evans, and Almagar across the back. Giata, Beeson, Rodriguez, Donso, Pepe, and Seeley for North Texas SC. Free kick, caught there by the goalkeeper Aviles. Mangles, Zaguro, Emponsa, Fola, Walls, Doyle, Beatty, Walifi, Caparelli, Seone, and Mare out there for Chattanooga. This 11 that started the first half. And again, situation where if either coach really wanted to change things, they could have done it after the rain delay, really, and given someone 50, 60 minutes straight to try and change this game. But both coaches keeping those 3 subs in their pocket for now. Pass intended for Pepe, cleared. Murillo. Rodriguez goes left. Donso trying to shake. Walls wins the battle. All knocked out for a throw in. Peralta saying it's North Texas SC's ball. Now she'll switch that decision, point the other way. Just one booking in that first half. It was the yellow shown to Biku Vicent of North Texas SC. Tony Walls throw in. Knocked forward by Emponsa. Free kick to go North Texas SC's way here as Walifi with the push. SC wanted to take that free kick a little bit faster than Jasmine Peralta was ready to let it go. Word here, no pushing, no shoving. Free kick towards the far post, caught by Mangles. Giotto was a target there for North Texas SC. Now he'll have to recover into his defensive midfield position. Murillo will hand off to Seeley. Nice switch from Seeley left to pick out Donso. Donso wins the ball back and is tripped up. Seone with the foul for Chattanooga. Also, again, is not happy with the pace of that, and we'll have a word. Breck Evans. Right for Murillo. Seeley cutting inside, broken up by the second defender. Walifi clear towards midfield. Header one down by Evans. Battle for it here on the near side. Beatty tangled up. Beatty will drop it back. Out for a throw in. Caparelli's throw. Pushing another free kick. It'll go Chattanooga's way this time as Beatty's been fouled several times in this match already. The most dangerous man in red Warning to Beeson, who again is already on a yellow. Segura will mark that ball for the free kick at about the 42-yard line. Targets on the right side of the box for Chattanooga. It'll loft that way. First header one. Raleigh down, a great shot and just wide. Seone with a really good look there off the initial header. Hard ball to strike as it's coming towards you off that deflection. You don't have a lot of time to set up, but he struck it very well, just wide of the target, and that would have been a very difficult play for Aviles had that been on frame. Again, the possession battle has been won by North Texas SC, but the chances, the better ones, have gone Chattanooga's way in this one. Well handled there by Walls, back to his goalkeeper Mangles. Segura. Beatty. Left now for Mare. Overlapping is Segura. He'll get it. Cross in low, blocked. Saved but turned over by North Texas SC. Regroup now for Connor Doyle. Amponsa. Slicing through two defenders and going right. Fola chipping it up that side. Too far, headed out by Almagari. Regroup now for the Red Wolves. Will cross in, brought down to the box by Mare. Trying to turn, goes down, and the free kick will be given just outside the 18. Now pointing to the spot, it will be a penalty. Penalty kick for Chattanooga Red Wolves SC here in the 53rd minute. Look once again at this one. Good ball in. Right on the edge there. That's a hard call to make. The challenge with that too is when your back's like that, you want to fall in the box as best you can. Certainly Jasmine Peralta was convinced, so it'll be Beatty stepping up. Looking to add to his total of 7 goals on the season. Big moment in this match going against Aviles. Blows, up steps Beatty, strikes it, and it's in the back of the net. Chattanooga Red Wolves SC gets on the board from the penalty spot, and from Stephen Beatty.
Stephen Beatty.
Just said it a minute ago, the chances were better for Chattanooga Red Wolves SC, but the finishing hadn't quite been there. But from 12 yards out, Beatty makes no mistake. So, Chattanooga Red Wolves SC undefeated at home this year, 5 wins and 4 draws. In position to get 3 points right now, and this is what put them ahead. A nice penalty kick to the left. Aviles dove the right way. Couldn't do much with that well-taken, well-hit PK from Stephen Beatty. Beatty now making up ground, just 1 goal back in the Golden Boot race now. Now North Texas SC must dig deep on the road. It's interesting talking to Eric Kuhl earlier this week, of course the coach of this North Texas SC club. He thought that as the season went on, the fact that his team had been so transient, that there had been so many players coming in and out because of the affiliation with FC Dallas, they've never had the same starting lineup in a match all year, that would start to maybe show at this point in the year that a team like Chattanooga that has the same group week in and week out in training, their cohesion and their chemistry might show, and certainly the results from North Texas SC have shown that after a great start, 5 straight wins to start the year, 7 undefeated. They've come back to the pack in the last few weeks and trailed this game now on the road. And again, we're now going towards 2.5 games and counting since they scored. They haven't found the back of the net since the 14th minute at Richmond on July 13th. So the league's best offense through the first half of the season has gone cold here as we go into the dog days of summer in August. Here's the official confirmation, BT's 8th goal of the year. Was the first PK for Chattanooga this season, and BT made no mistake. Knew what to do from 12 yards out. Nicely slotted low to the goalkeeper's left. Texas SC's now conceded on both penalty kick attempts they've allowed this year. I'm sure that no matter how this game ends, as the yellow is shown now to Fola. First booking of the night for Chattanooga comes in the 57th minute. But I'm sure that'll be replayed by both teams. Was the foul in the box? Was it just outside? Definitely was a tough call for Jasmine Peralta and her crew, but Peralta pointed to the spot.
Yellow card issued to number 5 for the Red Wolves, Leo Fola. The official yellow card is brought to you by Capperman, White, and McGarvey Eye Care.
Foul again as Fola just went in hard on
also substitution
Richard
for
Donso.
North Texas SC. Leaving the game now, number 14, Richard Donso. In the game now to replace him, number 10, Arturo
A change
Rodriguez.
in the attack for North Texas SC. It'll be Arturo Rodriguez joining his brother David out there, replacing Richard Donso. And not surprised to see Donso come off his first start of the year, and he doubled his minutes of the year. He'd only played 54 entering today. He plays 57 and change today. Free kick right away for Arturo Rodriguez and company. Ball chipped in towards the 6, caught by Mangles. Montgomery was coming in on that one, as was once again Jata. 6'1" and 6'2" respectively, challenging the 6'4" Alex Mangles, and the Chattanooga netminder up to the task. Doyle winning it. Rebuild now for Chattanooga. Fola, who just went in the book, will switch it lefty. 50-50 header battled for. Eventually won by Chattanooga. Hard shot blocked there by Montgomery. It'll ricochet to the feet of Doyle. Trip there, and the AR on the far side will call it. Free kick as Arturo Rodriguez makes his presence felt right away. The 20-year-old from Mexico, Luis Potosi. He and David, the only brothers on the same team in USL League One. Arturo Rodriguez leading this team with 6 assists on the year. Zaguro over to take the free kick once again.
You need me to come up.
Serve in, easy stuff for Aviles. And will immediately punt it out into space. Arturo Rodriguez. Broken up, foul whistle. Ricardo Pepe had a hat trick the last time the two teams met. We've not said his name much, especially in this second half. leading scorer for this team with 7 goals now that Ronaldo Demus is still injured, still suffering with the ankle, keeping him out tonight. Jasmine Peralta telling David Rodriguez to back up. Chattanooga Red Wolves had a 9-match unbeaten streak end midweek, trying to start a new one with a 1-0 lead thanks to the penalty kick from Stephen Beatty. Texas SC trying to prevent being winless in their last 3. They have just 1 win in their last 4 matches coming into today. That coming in that match I mentioned earlier, the 2-0 win at the Richmond Kickers on July 13th. Foul here once again on Chattanooga Red Wolves SC. Free kick for North Texas. Jota and Arturo Rodriguez both talking here. Be careful they don't talk too much, especially the free kick is theirs. So, I mean, I understand that you want to make your case that you're being fouled, but you had a foul called for you, you know? Take your set piece, and you're losing too, you know? Time's a wasting. Evans. Montgomery. There you see it. This Chattanooga team 6-0-3 when scoring first. They've done so tonight. North Texas SC has not been nearly as successful when they've conceded. They're a team that likes to play on that front foot. Just 1-2-1 when the first goal goes against them. And that speaks to the success that they've had, that this is only the 5th time they've conceded first this year. Jota. Arturo Rodriguez. Cutting back and stolen away. Early ball over the top. And again, I go back to what Tim Hankinson told me when I talked to him before this match, that he felt like his team wasn't nearly physical enough in that opening day game, the 3-2 loss to North Texas SC. They've definitely put bodies on when they needed to today, not allowed these young creative players from North Texas SC to get in any kind of rhythm. Another example there, except the whistle goes against Chattanooga and the midfielder Walifi there. Free kick in a good spot here, and once again North Texas SC, the players talking to Peralta. No more, says Jasmine Peralta, and Mari says, got it, no problem. Then immediately taps Jota on the side. That's true, could be no Mare. Free kick for North Texas SC here. Again, just really have not created a lot of chances here in this match. Possession's been in their favor, but it's been a lot of empty possession, not a lot of possession in that final third. Three-player wall, joined now by a 4th. Free kick taken beautifully and just wide. Mangles was at full extension there. I'm not sure he would have gotten to that had it been on target. Well struck there from North Texas SC. Mangles saw it all the way, but that would have been a tough save had it been on target. Murillo takes the space on the right side, crossing midfield on the dribble. That's his pass deflected. He was trying to play Pepe through. Angles well marked by Chattanooga. Beatty in pursuit, forces the pass back to Aviles. Beatty started as more central midfielder, but now that his team has the lead, he's playing more of his traditional forward role, chasing and harassing and pursuing. That's a nice ball over the top, just out of the reach of Arturo Rodriguez, and I believe the flag was up anyway. Chattanooga is happy to take their time. They have the 1-goal lead thanks to Stephen Beatty's penalty kick. Goal coming in the 54th minute. Again, if you're just joining us, we had about an hour and 15-minute weather delay in the first half. Storm just kind of popped up out of nowhere on a sunny, warm, muggy evening in Chattanooga, as it tends to do in the south. Rained hard during play for about 5 minutes, and finally play had to be halted. Better safe than sorry. It all changed on a foul right on the fringe of the box. Again, hard to tell whether it was inside the box, outside the box, very close. But it was a penalty kick. Finished with aplomb by Stephen Beatty. Mare with the turn. Wins the throw in. Tony Walls to take the throw in, and tosses it up the line. Free kick will go the way of North Texas SC, and again, going back to what I was talking about earlier with this North Texas SC team, it's a young group, it's a talented group, but this is where you need to find your leaders. Your captain's only 19, Breck Evans. Can one of these guys step up and take the reins and make a play to get this team back in the game? Because as I said, this would be another loss potentially, another game where they haven't scored after things coming pretty easy early in the season. How does this young group deal with adversity? Chattanooga's right where they want to be, in the lead at home, trying to make it now 10 undefeated to start their campaign here in Chattanooga. Calling a foul here. Select is the official ball sponsor of USL League One and many of the finest leagues in the world. Since 1947, Select has been the leader in soccer ball quality and innovation. For the latest Select products and special offers, please visit selectsportamerica.com. Seguro gives it away inside. Jota working it left. Touch now in for David Rodriguez. Forward now for Jota. Left it comes for Arturo Rodriguez. Quick feet, but can't find a teammate in white. Chattanooga Red Wolves FC. That's something that Eric Quill talked about with me this week, was getting his young players to realize sometimes putting a square peg in a round hole is not going to work, as the yellow is shown to Beeson, and if that's Beeson, that's his second. And there it is, the red card. I didn't see, honestly, what happened there to cause that. But that's a second yellow, and he's gone. Now this gets much tougher for North Texas SC. The second straight game they've had a player sent off. I wonder if the case here from North Texas SC is mistaken identity.
The official yellow card is brought to you by Kapperman White and McGrath
is saying go away.
We fix foul vision.
Still a discussion here. Beeson's in no hurry to leave. So now you have to wonder what the substitution pattern now is for Eric Quill, because I'm sure he had another attacking sub ready to go down to goal, but now 10 players, do you change that a bit? You still go for Broke here? This is kind of where the game got away from them last week. A red card early in the 20th minute. They held it 0-0 all the way until the 62nd minute. Then they gave up 4 goals in 28 minutes. So I think these next couple minutes are key for both teams. When Chattanooga can get a second goal and salt this game away, that's huge. North Texas SC has to weather the storm. Tangle there. I didn't see much there. I didn't see anything really worthy of a yellow unless there was something that happened before that. I don't think a jersey tug there, unless he said something, is worth that second yellow. I think Jasmine Peralta, as a good referee, understands that unless something major happens, you don't pull out that second yellow. So, another talking point, another call to ponder in this one. A penalty kicks the difference right now, and now a second yellow. SC. Actually, they're going to switch it and give it to Chattanooga instead. Yeah, so the better part of 70 minutes last week, North Texas SC was a man down. Now they'll play about 20 minutes and change, counting stoppage time, with 10. And again, trying to get back in the game. It was 0-0 at that point last week when the red was shown. They're down 1-0 this time with the reduction in forces. They've struggled with 11 to really generate a lot of offense. They've really been kept at bay by this Chattanooga game plan. Jasmine Peralta's got another yellow out of the pocket here.
That caution issued to number 22, Connor Doyle.
Connor Doyle is the player that gets the yellow for Chattanooga here in the 73rd minute. So he's on a yellow, Fola's on a yellow.
White and McGarvey, I care. We fix foul
The double yellow is shown to be sent, who was be sent off. Cringe. Ball comes right. Here's Evans. You see Seeley right away pulling back as one adjuster. They've already had to make a forward, now playing as more of an outside midfielder. Does well though to win the ball though, Dante Seeley. Up there, and David Rodriguez draws the foul. Quick restart. A wasted restart, giving possession right back to Chattanooga. Nice run here forward from Walifi. Cleared now out.
Substitution now for North
Here comes
Texas.
the second change from North Texas. That's against Jabron Rayo coming on, number 39. And Siu will make way. So, again, that's what I was just kind of talking about, where you almost have to get some fresh legs in that wide position to not only chase this game, but to have the people to track back if you lose the ball and keep Chattanooga from getting some insurance in this game. Rayo making his 6th appearance. FC Dallas Academy player. 2 shots, 1 shot on goal this year. Step and win from Montgomery. FC Dallas's first-round draft pick this year in the Super Draft, 4th overall selection. Getting an extended run here in USL League One. Again, that physicality for Chattanooga, no turns allowed. Chip into the box and wisely there, and Posa will let it roll to Mangles. He'll kill every second he can before picking it up. Into the final 15, or FC North Texas SC has one change left. Chattanooga hasn't made any switches yet, which is interesting coming off a midweek match on Wednesday that they did rotate the squad a bit, made 3 changes, but have to wonder if the ladies are getting a bit heavy. I think, though, the rain delay has to help with that, right? You sit for about an hour and 15 minutes, you recharge a bit, probably are a bit fresher than you would normally be in this situation. Zaguro coming forward on the left side, looking for a second for Chattanooga. Nice cross, headed high by Montgomery. Second ball kept alive by the Red Wolves. Turned over, though. Rayo introduced to this game by a foul. Caparelli with the tackle in there and giving his apologies. North Texas SC playing with 10, trying to make amends for it here up the left side. Pepe, who once again has just been completely taken out of this game in the second half. Passes off the mark and cleared. A different night it's been for him. A hat trick in the first meeting between these two way back in March. Has barely touched the ball here in the second meeting here in Chattanooga. Had one look in the first half where he was able to kind of cut back and get some space for a long distance shot, but didn't hit it cleanly and went well wide. And that's really the only time that he's been able to put a stamp on this game. Arturo Rodriguez. David Rodriguez. Broken up once again by a tackle from the Brazilian Walifi, and it's cleared across midfield. Texas SC, this hasn't been the problem. Possession has not been the issue. It's been getting something with that possession. Arturo Rodriguez. David Rodriguez. Tangle on the sideline will go out. Both teams claiming it should be their ball. Eric Quill wins the argument. Throw in for North Texas SC. It will actually be a free kick. Eric Quill saying, go. Take the free kick quickly. Had a player open. Uria. No trouble there. Out of bounds on the early service. Fola goes down. Again, he's just coming back from injury. Actually was listed as out on the injury report. Looks like he might be cramping right now here in the 79th minute. Time to think for Tim Hankinson. Again, as I mentioned, has not used a sub yet. Only goal in this game coming from the penalty spot. Stephen Beattie, the Irishman, striking from the spot in the 54th minute. After a foul at the top of the box, Jasmine Peralta didn't hesitate, pointed to the spot. Beattie made no mistake. Low shot to the goalkeeper's left. Give Chattanooga Red Wolves SC the lead as they look to preserve their undefeated home record. Only team left in the lead that can say that. The next to last one was this North Texas SC team, which lost 4-0 to Greenville at home last week after a red card.
Out of the game, number 4, Breck Evans. Replacing him will be number 7, Oscar Romero. And for your Chattanooga Red Wolves, out of the game, number 9, Juan Mare. Replacing him on the pitch, number 15, Yaya Cisse.
So 2 changes there, and for Texas SC taking their captain and center back off Breck Evans, bringing on Oscar Romero, more of an attacking option, has 2 assists on the year. One of the more experienced players, and then you see the change as well. Cisse coming on for Chattanooga. Connor Doyle going left. Caparelli up the line. Seguro shielding the ball well. Double team now. Almost gets out of that, but finally does lose out on the tackle from Rayo, the second sub of the night for North Texas SC, which has used now all 3 changes. CC immediately making himself useful, drawing the free kick there on the left side of the box. Still trying to get in the flow of things. 5'10" forward to immediately be a target on this free kick, I would imagine. And again, Chattanooga in no rush with a 1-0 lead in the 82nd minute to take this set piece. BT, the goal scorer, is the righty option. Seguro is the lefty option. 2-player wall for North Texas SC. Seguro will step over. Beatty will strike it far post. Header 1, chance inside, and just wide. The diving header just off the mark there. Hard contact on top of that. Really good ball in from BT. Headed back into the mixer. It was Walls that got the last header on that one. See Tony Walls there. Looks like he's okay. Would have been Walls' second goal of the year, and former indoor soccer player, and you figure that's the kind of thing as an indoor soccer player, you're used to scoring a lot of goals when that kind of like second ball action, crashing the goal sort of thing is what you see a lot more in the indoor game than the outdoor game, and Tony Walls put himself in a good position there. We'll see the change here. Seguro will come off after a good shift. And with a 1-goal lead, you bring on the veteran Jose Soto, the 30-year-old from Fort Worth, Texas. Experience in MLS with Houston, in Finland as well. Just the kind of guy you want to bring on to preserve a 1-goal lead. 18th appearance, 9th as a sub. Putting some fresh legs in against 10-man North Texas SC. Cross blocked and out for a throw-in. Fans of USL unveiled its elite youth program platform, USL Academy. This allows clubs at all levels across the USL to develop its local youth and compete at the highest level across the United States, including the USL Academy Cup. For more information, visit uslsoccer.com/academy. Cross there out of bounds as Beatty was in a good spot once again. And Aviles actually got a piece of it, so it will be a corner kick for the Red Wolves here in the 84th minute. That's exactly how you want to manage the game if you're Chattanooga. A lot of set pieces, a lot of time you can take off the clock, a lot of time that you can rest, get numbers back, not going to get caught on the counter in this kind of situation. Corner in. Very nearly Walls again. I think he mistimed that jump a little bit, but once again, for the second time in 2 or 3 minutes, in a great position, the outside back for Chattanooga. Wide open header, has to do better with that. So, a lifeline for North Texas SC. Still only trailing by 1, playing with 10 men though. Hidden hope time. Good communication there as it's brought down by Caparelli for the goal for the Bengals. Now the counter is on for the fresh legs of Soto. Turned over now. Rayo. This is the handle. Cisse. Going right. Collision there, and the whistle goes against Cisse as he ran into Jota coming back. No malice there, just some incidental contact, but Peralta solid, and Cisse actually took the worst of that. How is that not a foul? I believe is what he's saying. Quick restart. Cisse still trying to shake off the cobwebs there from that injury. Still clutching that ankle. Cross in, headed down, out for a corner kick. Chance to bring some big bodies forward for North Texas SC. Took off one of your larger players and the captain and center back. Headed down and cleared. All the way back to Aviles, who's nearly at midfield. Chattanooga. North Texas SC bench actually will be a North Texas SC ball. They had a good look at it. They certainly appealed vehemently for that, and they will get the call. And now a whistle and a free kick for the visitors on the left side. Charlotte Rodriguez wanted to take it quickly, but Peralta, as she has all game, wants to talk to the players that she wants to talk to. Doesn't let that free kick happen quickly. Wants to be in the right position. Very easy on a football field to see where 10 yards is for this free kick too. Peralta moves the ball back a couple steps. Almagare taking the free kick, banging it towards the far post. Flicked on nicely, chance in the box, shot taken and wide. Left-footed volley from David Rodriguez, didn't get a clean strike at it, but had a great look. Certainly that's one of the players that North Texas SC would like to see that fall to. Rodriguez with 2 goals on the year. It's a nice set play here. Driven towards the far post. Rayo peeled off, headed it back in. Rodriguez got a look at it. Wasn't, I don't think, quite on balance either. Trying to adjust to that rebound and couldn't direct it on frame. I really haven't felt like Mangles has had to make a big save in this game. He's had to make some catches. He's had to be in position for some chances, but you really don't look at any chance that the North Texas SC has had and said, man, that should have been a goal. There really has not been that clear chance. Have to wonder how much stoppage time we'll get. We've had some injuries. We've had a penalty kick, which obviously takes some time off. We've had a goal. We've had full sets of substitutions. So very interested to see what the fourth official will raise up here in about a minute. North Texas SC is hoping the more the merrier. They'd love to have 6, 7, 8 minutes to try and get back in this game. I don't think it'll be quite that much as 7 or 8, but it could be 4, 5, 6 easily. Trying to get some extra energy for the Red Wolves. Trying to keep this undefeated record at home alive. BT looking for help, doesn't have a lot, so he'll go to the corner. Soto will finish the job, heading towards the sideline. Tangle there and a foul on Soto. Free kick for North Texas. And again, Peralta unhappy with the speed which that was taken, and will back it up. Montgomery now by himself at center back with The substitution earlier in this half of Evans to
Ladies
get
and
some more
gentlemen,
attacking
the fourth
options on the
official
field.
has indicated there will be at minimum 6 minutes of stoppage
We're going to have
time.
6 minutes of stoppage time, and just a couple seconds into it, we nearly have an equalizer. There was Pepe popping up, trying to chip it over the head of Mangles at the top of the 18. But it's been the story all night. In the last couple games, really, for North Texas SC, no dice. Again, the team that has scored the most goals in the league entering the weekend with 30, but they're headed towards their third straight time being shut out. They can't score in the next 5.5 minutes. Arturo Rodriguez. Foul. Peralta will show the yellow there for Walifi delaying the game, putting a foot on that free kick, and I think that's the right call, but again, Walifi, I don't think will mind that too much.
To number 7, Walefi for the Chattanooga Red Wolves. The official yellow card brought to you by Caperman White and the Garvey Eye Care. We fixed that foul vision.
So late yellow, free kick here. Ball in the box, tangle there, kept alive there by David Rodriguez. Played across, shot taken, and that will just bounce wide. It was there once again for Jota and North Texas SC, but once again, shots, but not shots on target. Just unable to force Mangles into making a save. Just a lot of off-balance chances.
About to rain again.
Already had rain delay in this game. The rain's picking up once again here with 4 minutes left in the 6 prescribed in stoppage time. Chattanooga Red Wolves SC leading on the penalty kick goal from BT in the 54th minute. Soto playing it towards the corner. Fought for, headed back in a dangerous place and just a step faster than Cisse was the goalkeeper Aviles. Rayo. Possession lost there in midfield by Romero. Chattanooga will once again find the veteran, the wise head of BT, who will kill some more clock. It will be a North Texas SC throw in. Midway through stoppage time. Alvarez wants to go deep. They're won by Fola, 6'3" defender in a good position to win that high ball. Free kick now for North Texas SC once again, tangle on the sideline. Their last set play was probably their best of the game. Ball to the far post that Rayo was able to head back in the mixer. Fell to the feet of David Rodriguez and he couldn't finish it. The yellow will be shown here to Cisse. Once again for delaying this restart.
Yellow card issued to number 15 for the Red Wolves, Yaya Cisse.
The free kick. Punch there, still loose and cleared now. Mangles up to the challenge there in goal, getting a paw on that one. David Rodriguez, nice ball here. Played through. The run of Rayo, his shot blocked by a sliding Caparelli. Corner kick now in the 95th minute. Can North Texas SC get a goal, a man down to tie this game? Volleyed up by David Rodriguez, headed by a couple bodies. The veteran BT there to pop it high into the night sky and concede a throw in. Aviles all the way up, looking for an assist on this serve. It's a pretty good one too. Really nice job for Mangles to make that catch there in traffic. Shake off the 6'2" Jota and make that catch. Late surge here from North Texas SC, but hasn't been enough so far. The long punt. The foul drawn there. Seone. Oife will take the free kick. Chip it up the right side. Who's out? Seone will once again try and kill some time. Drawing the foul. Well done there. From Cito Seone, the Spanish international. 30-year-old showing his experience there. Short free kick. Keep away continues in the right corner for Chattanooga. Out for a throw-in. Well into the 6th minute of stoppage time here. Can't be much time left for North Texas SC. Ball deflected, chance now, and Pepe was there, but so was Mangles to make a big save. And that will be the final touch of this one. So the streak continues. Chattanooga Red Wolves SC remains the only team in USL League One to be perfect at home. 6 wins now and 4 ties. Tim Hankinson's call gets the job done, courtesy of a penalty kick in the 54th minute that was finished to the goalkeeper's left by Stephen Beattie, and a shutout for Alex Mangles and company. The defense does very well tonight. 6th shutout of the year for Chattanooga. Mangles has picked up them all. He's played every minute in goal this year, and the offensive struggles continue. North Texas SC has been stuck with 30 goals now for 3 matches. They've been shut out now in 4 of 5. 2 ties, 2 losses, and the 1 win over Richmond 2-0 back on July 13th. So that lead once again shrinks, and it happens courtesy of the veteran Irish international Stephen Beattie. His penalty kick, the difference in this one. Avilés saw it well, dove the right way, but you can just see how much that means to Beattie, giving his team the lead in a match that really did not have a lot of chances. The best one of the match he took, and he is our Transcard Man of the Match. Presented by Transcard Global FinTech Platform.
And to keep the party
Eric
going,
Will with words for BT. Frustration for the North Texas SC coach, as he is unable to get his team a win here on the road tonight.
Never drink and drive.
The captain, BT. His team fought through the rain, fought through a strong effort from North Texas SC, and then pick up to 1-0 win. We'll show you how it happened after this. Stay with us here on ESPN+. walk-off for Stephen Beatty. His penalty kick the difference in this one as Chattanooga Red Wolves SC continues to be undefeated here in Tennessee. 6 wins now and 4 draws. Tim Hankinson doing interviews has to be happier with his team than what he was on Wednesday as they rebound from a 2-0 loss with a 1-0 win. Let's show you how it happened here in Chattanooga. Really was a tight game, especially before the rain delay, as both teams came off of losses, looking to get back in the win column. Chattanooga, as I said, undefeated at home, and Pepe active early, was able to create a chance, but Chattanooga got the best look, I think, of the first half. The rocket there saved off the left foot of Zaguro. The best work from Alice, I think, all day, and then much darker after the rain delay. A chance for Pepe on the counter, but again, some good defending coming back from this Chattanooga team as Fola back in the lineup today with a key tackle to deny the speedy Pepe on the break. Set pieces were a strength, I think, for both teams today. This one was Beatty and Zagura, and just a bit over the top from Zaguro here. His left foot a dangerous one all day. This was the controversial play, the one that changed the game. The foul at the top of the 18. Was it in the box? Was it outside the box? Jasmine Peralta says it was in the box. Points to the spot. Hands a penalty kick the way of Chattanooga Red Wolves FC. And you want to put it in the hands of your veteran. You want to put it in the hands of Stephen Beatty. It's a really nice job there all day, I think, from Mare in the lineup to draw that foul. Beatty steps up. Beatty buries it. 1-0. Chattanooga Red Wolves FC. And again, I think a good job from Aviles. Can't ask for much more than that. Guessed well, went to his left, got low, but Beatty just too good with his placement. Had the power to put it in the corner. And then things got worse for North Texas SC. Beatty again at the center of things, gets tangled up there in midfield there with Jota. And as well, Beeson. Beeson already had a yellow. Beeson sees a second yellow. And I think, again, watching that live, I'm not sure that should have been on Beeson. It'll be interesting to see when the review happens. But he sees his second yellow. He's sent off. North Texas SC ends up playing with 10. And that's where we ended. 1-0 here, and you see pretty even on the stat sheet. No shots on target for the league's leading attack. North Texas SC shut out for the 3rd time in 4 games. 63% possession really amounts to nothing. They do not really trouble Alex Mangles all night. Chattanooga with 2 shots on target made it count, putting 1 in the back of the net. And you see the 4 yellows. And with a tight playoff race, a lot of schoolboard watching here around the league. Let's see how the results tonight affect things. Again, a good bounce back from Chattanooga Red Wolves. They lose 2-0 on Wednesday to Lansing. Come back today, win 1-0. Greenville beating South Georgia Tormenta FC 1-0. Shutouts across the board tonight. Lansing over Orlando City B 3-0. Ford Madison FC over FC Tucson 1-0. And so North Texas SC wins their first 5, undefeated in their first 7. Their lead at the top of the table is just 1 point. But the other thing to factor in with that, those games played. They have 4 matches in hand on Lansing Unite. So really, it's like they have a 4-point lead. But you see South Georgia, Ford Madison, big 3 points for Chattanooga tonight. They keep pace here in 4th. And a great night all around. We saw some soccer. We saw some doggos get adopted. Good stuff here in Chattanooga. The home side stays undefeated. They win this one 1-0. For our fantastic crew here in Chattanooga, I'm Michael Minnick. The goal from Stephen B. The difference. Chattanooga Red Wolves FC cruising at home. They win this one 1-0. Thanks for watching on ESPN+.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League League One cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League League One.